So I was walking outside and then I walked inside and I saw on the TV something crazy had happened. I think it was something like the second plane has hit the South Tower or something like that, I don't know. But that gave me an idea that I should really make a router table holder. So now I'm doing that, so watch out New York City. So I'm making a router bit holder inspired by the Stumpy Nubs router bit holder. And if you haven't seen it before, there are these little bits of wood where you can stick your router bit in, and you can move them around and rearrange them to like sort out the router bit. So now I'm making those pieces. So now I'm making the pieces that will hold the little like router bit holding blocks on the holder. And these pieces are pretty complicated, and I figured them out myself, but it would have been easier to buy the plans, but I'm way too much of a cheapskate to do that. So I just, figured it out myself. Fucked up couple of times, but hey, that's life. So now I'm routing out the shape for the holder pieces, and I'm doing that on my router table with a rabbiting bit. For these narrower pieces that will hold the little blocks on top of the case, I don't know, but I'm using the feather boards to hold it consistently against the router table so that I get an even cut. So for the sides I picked out the shittiest piece of ash that I could find, and it was so shitty in fact that I decided later on to cover it with some veneer, but now I'm just jointing it flat. And then I send that bitch through the thickness planer. Did you see that? That transition was clean as fuck. Now I'm upping my production very good. Very good production skills and the two side pieces are at an angle so that the router bits don't fall out, and to get them even, the angle really doesn't matter that much, but to get them even I'm just taping them together with some double-sided tape, and then I'm just gonna joint the edges with the jointer, which I have in my workshop. It's green. It's not very good, but it still gets the job done. Talking shit, the hobo done pissed in my oatmeal. I cut the grooves for the panel on the same side of the board so that it doesn't work. But anyway, I am the very good problem solving fixer, man, so I just got it narrower. No, now it's not going to plan, but you know, still worked out. Now I'm recutting the grooves for the panel. Now I'm planing down a piece for the bottom. I can't recommend you do this, but I did, so I mean, they taught me this in school, so it can't be too dangerous. But yeah, make sure to keep the piece very steady, and yeah, you won't cut it perfectly straight, but it will be less work at the jointer. Like, listen, fellas, if anyone's still watching, this isn't my best voiceover work, but today I realized that it's Monday, so the video has to be out today, and yeah, I rushed to get this voiceover, to record the voiceover, and I'm tired, I'm hot, and I'm ready for bed, but I gotta upload the video first. So what am I doing here? I'm cutting the bottom, and I decided to cut dovetails for the bottom because I like to practice the dovetails, and they make me happy, even though I covered the dovetails with a veneer. But you know, still good practice. This time I decided to try to cut them with the bandsaw, and it worked out pretty good. Next time I cut dovetails, I'm also gonna be doing with the bandsaw. Why the fuck do I keep showing this much footage? Jesus fucking Christ. So to attach the stop piece, what I came up with is nothing close to conventional or traditional or good or structurally sound or any of those words. I planed an angle on there and just put that bitch together with some nails. I would have attached it differently, but that's what you get when you fuck up in basic joinery. Guess should have been more careful. Oh, and I don't remember what I'm doing here with the chisel, but as you can see, the veneer is already on the wood, and that means one thing and one thing only. Either I didn't show you how I made it, or I didn't film how I made it, which is the same thing. And I also didn't show you how I finished the whole thing. I used lacquer, but as an apology, I'm gonna show you how these pieces look from the side. I was gonna let you figure this out on your own, or buy the Stumpy Nubs' plans, but yeah, this is what I came up with. It works really good. And the video is almost over, so I'm ready for bed. So there has to be a little gap so that it can move and be taken out. Anyway, this is how it turned out. Now I have a good place to hold my router bits. I made a drawer which I didn't show you. So thank you for watching this video. Press the like button, subscribe, and see you later, alligator. Bye bye, butterfly.